going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back here with some T20I series squad review of Team India. Of course, we did know this series was going to start very soon after the World Cup finishing. We were actually expecting that this squad would be announced during the World Cup. They decided to backtrack it till, of course, it finished, and we are here. Cricket does not stop in my world, and to be honest, I knew this series was going to happen. I knew people were going to bitch and moan about it and say that they were unhappy of how soon it was. And yes, the scheduling isn't great, but honestly, I'm very excited for this. We're going to see lots of young talent and up-and-coming cricketers, and most importantly, we're going to see Rinku Singh play cricket with a Team Indian shirt on, so I don't know what's there isn't to be interested about. But hey, if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button. Please do leave a like and comment down below all of your thoughts on this squad. Who should have been in it, who shouldn't have been in, what you think's going on here. There's a lot of interesting things that we will dissect in this squad. I've also, wherever my mouse is, I couldn't find it for a second, I've also got some notes up that we will go through a little bit here, but should just be a bit of a quicker video. We're going to run through the squad. Let's get straight into it. So, of course, the T20 series starts on Friday. 5 matches. It's going to be interesting. Look, it's, of course, scheduling-wise not great, but hopefully everyone can still get behind it and you know, witness a lot of young talent on display. Surya Kumar Yadav is named captain now. Of course, I do understand that, you know, maybe he hasn't done a lot of captaincy stuff in the past, but he's the best player in this squad. He's probably the most leadership-wise qualities of this team. I don't know who you'd give it to. Unless Shreyas Iyer was playing, then you'd give him the captaincy, but he's not going to join the team until the last 2 games, so you probably can wait until then. But Surya is named captain, of course. Look, didn't have a great World Cup, but he didn't get given much opportunity. Like, I know people are upset of how he played in the final, but honestly, Australia bowled really well to him, and I think this can be a big bounce back opportunity. He is one of my favourite Indian players of all time ever already, and he has done some amazing things with stick in hand. Just give him the chance here to go out, play with some freedom, and hit the fuck out of it. I'm excited to actually see what he can do. The VC, Ruturaj Gaikwad. Obviously, we like that. A lot of people I've already seen said that he should be captain, but, you know, I think vice-captain's just a good area for him to be in. Ishan Kishan, of course, didn't really get cited during the World Cup except for swirling up Gatorades and stealing Virat Kohli's drink off him. That was pretty funny. And yeah, that was so. We'll see a bit more of him here. The Mumbai Indians legend. Jaiswal, of course, I'm so excited to see this man back in action. He'll obviously open with Ishan, you'd assume. Jaiswal, Ishan, Gaikwad, Clarke, Rinku, Surya. So that top order is pretty fucking strong, isn't it? But yeah, excited to see what he can bring again. It's been a while since we've kind of seen these guys play, since the Hangzhou series in Asia, in I can't remember where it was, the Asian Games or whatever it was called. So it's been a while. Tilak Varma, of course, one of the more exciting prospects coming up. Rinku Singh, I mean, it speaks for himself. The legend. He might make 3 back-to-back hundreds. I'm unsure. Obviously, depending on where he bats at 5-6, but he could do anything if given the right opportunity. I hope he gets a good opportunity to bat, because the last thing we want to see is Rinku bat at 6 or 7 and we see him face like 5 balls every game. That is the greatest way to not make people interested. Get Rinku up the order. Jitesh Sharma, I like that. Punjab Kings man. Washi Sundar. Now, I like Washington Sundar. Didn't have a very good IPL. Got injured towards the back end. It just feels like he's always picked in these teams, and I don't remember him doing massive amounts. Unless someone correct me if I'm wrong. If he had a massive domestic series, but at least IPL form, I don't remember him being all that, you know, up to scratch at the moment. I mean, there's plenty of good all-rounders that can spin the ball in India, but I mean, he's probably the first choice. Axar Patel, obviously, is that first choice guy. Shivam Dubey, I love that. We share the same birthday, the 26th of June, and can smack a massive 6, can bowl if needed. Bishnoi. Now, we will speak about him, of course, Lucknow Super Giants legend, but yeah, I mean, I like what Bishnoi can bring. Yeah, okay. I mean, he should be in the squad, but we will speak about another spinner that I'm actually disappointed didn't make this squad, and I'm sure you guys know exactly who that is. Arshdeep Singh, of course, happy about that. He just finished off winning with Punjab in the domestic series in India, so big stuff there to Arshdeep. He's going to come in firing. Prasidh Krishna, lots of pace. Avesh Khan, the flu king himself. I mean, I don't know why he still gets a shot, but anyways, he's in the team. Shout out to him. And Mukesh Kumar, more of a red ball bowler, I would have thought, but here he is in the squad. So firstly, my initial thoughts looking at this, I woke up, I seen it this morning, and I thought, gee whiz, there's a few guys missing. So should we talk about that? Let's do it. All right, let's get into my notes. All right, so let's get into it. As you can see, plenty going on here. I have added a few extra names just because, like, for the fun of it and the speculation. So, my thoughts. I mean, the name at the start. Like, how the fuck is there a squad that wasn't the World Cup squad? And then it's like a second Indian XI, and Yuzi Chahal, you're telling me, is not in the best 11 players or 15. I can't believe that. Like, that is genuinely fucked up. I don't know whose selection that was. I don't know who Yuzi upset to not get picked, but, like, yes, Bishnoi is the future of Indian spinning, right? Somewhat. Like, he's like a Walmart Rashid Khan in my eyes. He's still got so much more improvement, but he can, I don't know, worry me with the ball in hand sometimes, can be quite expensive. So no Chahal is insane to me. No Sanju Samson. Is he done? Like, I'm not going to lie. Is he done in Indian cricket? I mean, how does this man get a shot in any teams? I don't think he had a very great domestic season. I know he was okay in the IPL though, but it's fucking stiff, isn't it? Like, how does this guy get a shot in any team unless they're playing against Ireland? He just doesn't. And yeah, it seems like they've decided they would much rather pick guys like Clarke, obviously Jaiswal, Gaikwad, Rinku over him, or even Jitesh Sharma for that matter with the gloves. So yeah, it says a lot when he is not getting picked instead of Jitesh Sharma. I've also got Krunal Pandya's name on here. Now, of course, he is not the future of Indian cricket, but I know that he had a huge domestic season, so probably worth a shout. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, I wanted him a part of this, but it does make sense to prioritise the future, but would have brought some good leaderships, a good calm head around the team in case, but I thought he was going to get picked, but I suppose not. This is a weird one to me. I don't know if he's injured, but Umran Malik not picked. I don't get how you don't include him in a squad. Like, why would you pick? I don't get why Avesh Khan or Mukesh Kumar get a shot over Umran Malik. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Nitish Rana, where's he gone? Like, what's happened to him? I thought he was a big bright spark of at least Indian cricket coming up. Like, I thought he was going to be amongst this sort of group. Haven't heard of him except unless it's IPL season. I've also got the man Siyash Sharma on here. Now, of course, Yuzi Chahal, Bishnoi are in front of him, Axar Patel, Sundar, obviously, but as a pure specialist spinner, I wouldn't have minded seeing Siyash Sharma actually included in this squad, but I think he has to have like a contract with India, and I don't think he has that, so yeah, that's probably why. But he is obviously one to keep out for the future. Rahul Tripathi, I mean, where's he gone as well? I know that he isn't, the big future. I think he's like 30-something, right? But he's just disappeared right as well. Like, he always competes well come IPL time and never's really given a shot. Rajat Patidar is just another name that I threw up. And into a bowler as well, Mohsin Khan, I thought could have been a decent shout over a guy like Kumar or Avesh Khan, but I suppose the selectors have different ideas. And my last thing that I just wanted to point out in this squad, that there is so many left-handers, isn't there? Like, go through the squad and look at how many left-handers are in this team. So, did that come into any consideration? Probably not. They probably don't care. But hey, that is all my thoughts on this squad. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you agree with the players that I think they've left out? Like, obviously you have to think of an 11. You have to think of who would come out and who would come in. Let me know. I don't know. Have I made any good points or am I just rambling? You tell me down below. But hey, I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. Get ready for this series. I'm going to be reviewing it. I know, of course, the World Cup, it's still fresh on the mind, but cricket's a sport. We move on, and that's just how life works, eh? So hey, I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see everyone in the next one.